So this is numbers 15 through 18 on the study guide. Numbers 15 and 16 say determine the following side lengths to see if they can be used to make a triangle. If they are, write the sides in order from least to greatest, and then the angles in order from least to greatest. So let's go ahead and draw this. Even though you don't have to be exact on this, just put A, B, and C. So AB is 5, BC is 8, and AC is 10. And we want to see, is this possible? Well, if it's possible, then you should be able to add any two sides of a triangle, and it needs to be larger than the third side. So is 5 plus 8 larger than 10? Yes. Is 8 plus 10 larger than 5? Yes. Is 5 plus 10 larger than 8? Yes. So the first part of the answer is yes, these can be used to make a triangle. And then if they can make a triangle, we're supposed to write the sides in order from least to greatest. So remember the sides, we're going to go in order. We've got AB, that's the smallest because it has a side length of 5. And then it's going to be BC, that's going to be the next smallest because it's got the side length of 8. And then we've got AC here, which would be the next largest because it's got a side length of 10. Now, an important feature of this also, though, is that we're supposed to put the angles in order from least to greatest. The angle that is opposite of the smallest side is going to be the smallest angle. So see how this AB is the smallest? Then what's directly opposite of that? This angle C. So angle C has got to be smallest because it's opposite of the smallest side. Then we do it again where we say, okay, 8 was the next smallest. So what angle is opposite of this side here? And that would be angle A. And then you do it one more time and you say, okay, the largest side was 10. What's opposite of the side of 10? And that's going to be angle B. And then we do it again to see if this would actually make a triangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, is 3 plus 2 greater than 5? And it's not. So these actually would not make a triangle because 3 plus 2 is not greater than 5. We need it to be greater than the third side when we add them together. All right, so then number 17, find the value of x. This is that idea of the third angles theorem. So for finding the value of x, notice here that this here and this here, vertical angles are going to be congruent. And so by third angles theorem, it says that if you have two sets of angles inside a triangle that are congruent, then the third sets are as well. So what I can do is I can take 5x plus 4 and set it equal to 6x minus 4. And since I'm just solving for x, we're going to solve this equation. Subtract 5x from both sides, and I get x. And so that equals 4 equals x minus 4. Add 4 to both sides, and then x is going to equal 8. And that's as far as I have to go on this. Number 18 says that we're supposed to assume that this triangle XYZ is congruent to triangle STU. So what we're going to be looking at here is we're going to be trying to find the value of t. So you want to find parts that are congruent that we could actually use to find t. So for example, look, ST has a t here, 4t. And look, ST is right here, so what goes with ST? XY. So look at XY. XY is 20. So if ST equals XY, according to this, ST and XY go together, what's the value of ST? 4t. What's the value of XY? 20. So now I can figure out what t is. If I divide both sides by 4, then t is equal to 5. And I don't have to go any farther because it just told me to solve for the value of t.